Donald Trump is being hit by this just scathing ruling by Judge Arthur Engoron that just Thanoses all of his legal arguments and defenses, and it really looks like Trump might be screwed in this fraud trial. So Trump took to Truth Social to do two things that I think we'll all agree are wise choices in this situation. He is going to attack the judge that is about to rule on him in his future and repeat all of the arguments the judge has already rejected. He said, and I'm not gonna read all of this, remember, the corrupt and radical Judge Engoron is a political hack. That'll win you some points with the judge there, buddy, who blah, 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 unconstitutionally gagged me and my lawyers in a brazen and blatant attempt to prevent us from bringing vital information to the public in the courts. What are you gonna tell the public that matters for this fraud trial? Like, I understand that if we jump ahead to the next one, he's gonna say that once again that Mar-a-Lago is worth 50 to 100 times what they said. Let's say, well, you're saying that, you're clearly not gagged. I'm sure many people on Truth Social accept that that is the case, even though it's insane. Does that help you in your trial? What does it matter at this point? Honestly, he is stressing so much his ability to do this, which seems self-destructive, maybe suicidal legally, considering how bad the case is already going for him, that I'm left wondering, is he hoping that he is attacking the judge in such an insane fashion that he can then claim perhaps that he deserves a mistrial because the judge has got to be biased against him because he's calling him all these names constantly? I don't know. He once again says that the attorney general is biased. Everyone's racist, obviously. Certainly every black person, obviously racist. The banks were paid in full, loved and respected the relationship, and stated loudly under oath and for all to hear that they were extremely happy with Donald J. Trump. Are you out of your effing mind? The judge already said that it is irrelevant if the banks made a little bit of money off the loans despite your fraud. It's still fraud. It's not like a win-win makes crime go away. And it just makes him seem so petty, so small, so childish, and potentially so unprepared for where this thing is gonna go in just a couple weeks. But Yaz, what do you make of his response?
Yeah, what did he say? Mar-a-Lago is worth 50 or 100 times. Like, these numbers are insane. Like, how is something possibly worth 50 or 100 times more? If any one of his supporters see a claim like that and think that this man speaks in anything besides just lies and hyperbole, then they I don't know what to tell those people, Mm-hmm. Nothing that he says can be taken at face value. And just a reminder to everyone that this is not a trial by jury. He only has to appeal to the judge itself. So him attacking this judge is especially nonsensical and comical for everybody. We'll see what happens. The judge seems to have made up his mind a long time ago. And maybe that could, there could be an argument there for bias, or maybe it's just an argument that, the evidence is what the evidence is, and that's it. It doesn't matter what Trump calls him on Twitter or X or whatever, or on Truth Social. It is what it is.
I hope you are right.
I hope so too.
And I will finally say, if Mar-a-Lago was worth 100 times what it was valued at, which by the way, is a nearly $2 billion according to him, then pony up the taxes on that, buddy. What is the property taxes on the most valuable property in the history of the world?
In the world, yeah.
Insane. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is, so you don't miss anything.